Hey, folks. This is your pal Dougie coming at you on Friday morning. And isn't that sweet of me that I can introduce myself as your pal, which I hope I am. But of course, I'm just doing that. And whether you feel that way about me or not, I mean, I'm just going ahead and doing that. I'm taking the liberty. It's my video. I know the director, and as the performer, he gives me some leeway and what I can do in these things, which is sweet. I have an intimate relationship with him. There's three of us, me, myself, and I. We don't always talk between the three of us, but at least two of us are generally on speaking terms most all the time, whatever the mixture should be. And so that's the situation I find myself in, or myself in, this morning. I just posted recently a picture that I did of myself as Billy Bones back in Treasure Island on Cape Cod uh, quite a long time ago, a good 20 years ago. And it had started out basically why I'm doing this video. Talk about some stuff a little bit. Now I'm looking at the drawing and I'm really rather disappointed. I think I'll do it some more, but it's still, it's okay. Um, it started out as a drawing of Oliver Reed, who I greatly admire, and I based my performance of Billy Bones on. He played Billy Bones in Treasure Island with Charlton Heston, the TNT version. He was marvelous, and it's a very good film, by the way. As a matter of fact, it's my favorite version of Treasure Island. I know the earlier ones and Robert Newton are wonderful. This, to me, is the best version. It looks great, it feels great, and this is before Black Sails, which is not Treasure Island anyway. It's a prequel, uh, but I like it. I really like it a lot, and I think Heston is marvelous in it. By the way, as Long John, I think he's marvelous in it. You got Richard Johnson, Christian Bale is Jim, wonderful. Uh, I played the role at Harwich Junior Theater, which I was living in Dennisport at that time, and not a good period in my life. All alone. I didn't even have a dog, save when I came to visit mom, and of course I was friends to my friends' dogs and helped take care of them. But that's another story, isn't it? Uh, but it was a children's show, so not a lot of development to it, but it was pleasant. And the theater was right down the road from where I was staying, several minutes drive, that close. And then where I worked, I was doing overnight security, head of security at a resort. Me, head of security. I mean, come on, man, is that jive or what? You're walking around like, oh, you feel like doing that? Yeah, try to keep it quiet. Try not to bug everybody. Please don't blow the place up or burn the place down. And aside from that, cool beans, brother. Do you see? Which actually seemed to work out pretty damn good for however many years I did it. And so I was able to get to the theater very quickly. And my character, Billy Bones, came on at the very beginning and died very early. So I came on right then. They did this musical intro number at the beginning that I hated, and I didn't have to stick around for the end in general. The final musical number because I was at work, which is where I was going. I could come on, do a good scene, have some fun doing it, die on stage, literally get dragged off the stage. I mean, literally, and then go to work right from there, right down the road. Go home, turn the Red Sox on, shower, go to work. Once in a while, it might have been my free night, and I would still leave the theater like I was going to work, go home and get drunk. uh, but I enjoyed playing Billy Bones. Didn't really get on with the director very well, and he's a good guy and a talented guy, and he holds some sort of position in Wilmington. I'll just say his name; he's not going to mind. Rob Zappel, a very talented guy. I came in and they were really looking for me. They actively sought me out for the role, which is nice. And I did it very much with a Scottish brogue, and kind of really emphasized that, and it's the way that Reed did it. Uh, And as far as I knew, it was going over very well. I had great reaction. Uh, but days before we were going up, he comes to me and he says something like, "Hey, I fear you've been doing that Scottish thing. Nobody can understand you. You got to quit that, or you're out." Really being an asshole, quite frankly. Rob, you're a good guy. You were an asshole. Uh, and it turns out his wife would normally run the rehearsals, and I guess somebody, because of reputation, said that I was drunk or something, which I was not. I mean, I loved to drink, at that time, and I would do it, but I wasn't doing it, rehearsals, performances, or right beforehand. I might show up with a bit of a hangover. But what was going on at that time is they were working on the apartment buildings that I was staying on. By the way, this was summer, so head of security, I got like one night off every couple of weeks or something. They were working on the apartment building, very, very noisy. Uh, Stuff outside, and I couldn't sleep. So I was oftentimes showing up just dragging. I did my part fine, but I was a little bit. I think maybe somebody thought that I had been drinking, or, oh, he's a drinker and all that. It's like, plus, screw you. Um, so that was very, very, very insulting and difficult to deal with. I changed my sound a little bit for him and that rehearsal, and pretty much the rehearsals that we did until we got on stage. Once I was on stage, I said, fuck it. I'm doing it the way that I do it. And it was great. I got some great reaction to it. And it was a very good character for me. I could do that naturally. I could do that rolling out of bed. So basically, the play opens with Jim Hawkins and his mom, somebody else on stage, and they're doing the Admiral Benbow in, I think it is. And I enter from the audience, and I'm calling out, and I don't remember what I'm calling out. Oh, who you there? Something like that. And boy, give me a hand with my luggage there, boy. Something like that. I eventually find out his name is Jim. Come up alongside the walkway, alongside the audience, come up on stage, and this, I don't know, some sort of dialogue. I think a lot of it I made up. It was a long walk. Good lad, something like that. Get up there, and I can't remember the actress's name who was playing his mom. I had a big crush on her. I mean, really, just like, oh, wonderful. I mean, married and kids, and I mean, just a healthy like admiration. But I thought she was wonderful, and I think to me she played it just right, and which was basically she's not having any of my bullshit, I'm up there, and it was very good. I celebrate her. So it's something like. Lord, Lord, put that chest down. That's a good lad, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what my name is Billy Bones, Captain Billy Bones. At your service, mum. Nice boy. I need a room. Something like that. I put the nice boy in there. I think that Ollie Reed did that in Treasure Island. I don't know. I just started doing it right off the bat, and nobody said anything. It wasn't in the script, and I did it, and it got laughs, and it worked for him. Like nice boy. I need a room, and a nice change up. And she was great, the gal, Mrs. Hawkins. Then I find out his name is Jim. I enjoyed the part. It was all like revealing the treasure map, not revealing the treasure, revealing the treasure map that Treasure Island is based on. They get the map and they go searching for the treasure. And Long John was part of Billy Bones. Billy Bones was part of. They were all part of Captain Flint's crew from the Walrus, and so Billy Bones sets the play in motion, and there's a lot of like, "Rum, Jim. Bring me your rum, boy," and he's just being a pain in the ass in the tavern. And of course, I put in as many rums as I could, and played it up. And I guess Jim, he tells Jim about the map. I don't remember. And also, he's got some gold. That's how he's been paying his way, sack of gold. So he tells him, I think, when he's dying, look in the chest, Jim. I got some gold for you. I got the coin, something like that. And But the pirates discover him, and the Christopher Lee character, what's the blind Pew, and the others, and they deliver him the black spot. Oh, I got the black spot. He shows it to him, and that means he's marked for death. They're going to be coming for him, and he's drunk, and so Jim goes off, and Billy Bones imagines that the pirates are there for him, and he has an imaginary sword fight, which I really got to ham it up. And he has a heart attack and drops dead on the stage, and so he's out of it. And then, and I actually had, I had to be a carcass on stage for like a few minutes, whatever follow-up dialogue. He's dead. No, he's not. He's just resting. He's pining for the fjords. Does it? He's dead. And and then they drag me off, and I'm always been a big guy, so not like I was easy to drag off. And the kids really struggle because they, mostly kids in the cast, not in the lead roles, but and drag me off. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Jim and his mom or something. I mean, my eyes are closed because I'm dead, and. But oftentimes I had to kind of help out and push with my back legs so that they could get me off the stage, because otherwise, I'm dead weight and a big guy, But I enjoyed the role. I hammed it up, just unapologetically. I hammed it up. It was kids theater. I know it went over well. I used to go to the beach swimming like every day, and I had so many people recognize me, and I would like float, and oh, we know you. But I only got to sign autographs one time because I stayed for the final, two times, the matinees on Sunday, because I didn't have to go right to work from there. I generally had Sundays off anyway, so signed autographs for the kids, put on the smiley face, went home, got drunk. That was the agenda. And so yeah, I generally didn't stay for that, but I had marvelous reactions, and people recognized me a lot, which was a lot of fun. And doing children's theater can be a lot of fun that way. I would love to do the role again. I know Rob has done it in Wilmington, and Rob, I don't think you're gonna see this, but if you do, man, I like you. You're a good guy. You thought I was kind of an asshole. I thought you were kind of an asshole. Let's work together again. Let's do it again, and we can both be, better versions of ourselves. So we just, don't even worry about that. So we both know we're assholes. So let's celebrate with that. I don't think you drink. I don't drink anymore. We could drink to each other with like a sugar-free Pepsi, cherry Pepsi. I like that. Anyway, this is the picture that I drew. That started out as Oliver Reed, and now it's me. And admittedly, it's not really that good, but it ain't bad. And it gives you a feel. The only thing I can't remember is when I've told stories about the play before, I gave myself an eye patch, and I was talking about how difficult it was to do the fight. But now, going on 2 years sober, my memory's sharper in some ways, but because of vagaries, some of the vagary is still a vagary. And I'm like, man, I honestly don't remember if I wore an eye patch. I think I did. It's a better look if I did. And it's a better story if I did. But I didn't draw the eye patch on here. Because I'm not that crazy about the drawing and I like it, what I'm going to do is I have the original version that I've already put out. I'm going to redo it, and I'm going to put an eye patch on. Because I got to, I'll have a copy of the original. And do it that way. I think I had an eye patch on. Mike Muller can probably tell you. He came to see the show. Wish he was in it. Marvelous, pleasantly twisted actor and guy Mike is. He did he played Ben Gunn in a production, also at Harris Junior Theater, but they weren't the same one. Anyway, I ramble on. Get to the point. Well, actually, my friends, I already got to the point, which was telling you a little bit about that theater experience, showing you this picture, hopefully not totally wasting your time, and having the good grace to say that's probably enough of me, and time to get off here and let you enjoy your day. I enjoy the fact that at least at times, some of you check my stuff out, and at times leave some nice messages. Nobody's swore, at me that I know of. Nobody's like written it down, or you bastard! You wasted my time, boy. You wasted my freaking time. Get off the camera, lad, or anything like that I know of. But knowing that you might think that way, I'm going to get off now. Hey, thank you as always for listening and for checking out my stuff. And the drawings are becoming very, very important. Certainly not my best that I just showed you, but but I think it's going to become something of my bread and butter, and trying to put all this stuff together, and the acting and the singing and the drawing and writing, and kind of be a professional artist. Shh, don't tell anybody. But it's okay if we know and the dogs know, but aside from that, keep it a secret. Save for, letting everybody know, which is fine. All right, folks. Thank you. God love you.